Welcome to Today's Woman. Today's topic is giving back to your own community.
Hi, I'm Rosalind Poon and welcome to Today's Woman. And today we're very fortunate to have the beautiful Linda Bakel return. How are you, Linda?
Very fine. Thank you for having me back.
Oh, all the time. Linda does lots of great things, and one of the things which I found very interesting is that years ago, Linda, actually, single mother of two boys, came to Boulder City on a small vacation with some friends, decided that she loved the place and she thought it was a great place to bring her children up. She went back to, was it Colorado? Or
California.
Went back to California, gave in her notice at the bank, and 30 days later, she became a resident of Nevada.
I did.
Well done. And this is all because you're concerned about bringing the boys up in an environment that was conducive,
Yes.
I suppose, to what you wanted them to be.
I was a single parent, which is very common these days. And
Yes.
unfortunately, I wanted to find a place that was good for my children. And it was like turning my clocks back 25 years because it was in a small little bedroom community. People know everybody, and so your children are safer.
Yes.
And they tend to do more things together. The schools are all in the same area, in the same block, and so what the youth have things that they can get involved in, and that was what I thought would be perfect for my sons.
And obviously it worked out because your
It
sons
did.
now have sons and daughters of their own.
They do.
But even when the boys moved away, you're passionate about, and you're, I suppose, passionate about youth, right?
Yes.
Yes, so is it what you, I think you said to me, the youth is the future?
Yes,
How
our
do you
youth
say it?
is our future.
Right, yes.
And we need to make sure that we give them the guidance that they deserve so that they can be the best possible examples for the children that they're going to raise.
And so how do you, I mean, in Las Vegas, I mean, I see on the news, I hear on the news all the time about children that go to school without breakfast, and lots of my girlfriends that are all sort of in the same area are always sending me emails saying, we want to raise money to buy packs, right, and all these sorts of things, right, for
Correct.
children. So you're involved in a special project?
I work very closely with Project 150, which takes care of helping the high school students in the valley that are either homeless or
Oh, wow.
extremely disadvantaged
Gosh.
stay in high school because that's what they want to do, and they want a future. They don't want to be a product of their society. They want to be a result of their society.
Yeah, I find that's amazing because I always see it that on television anyway, they portray that children don't want to go to school. So what you're saying is that there are children in our community that as they work and they sleep wherever they can because they want to go to school.
That's correct, because they want a future. They don't want to be a product of an adult that let them down.
Yes.
They don't want to be like the product that they came from. They want to be the result and do something different. So they
Yes.
want, if they can get through high school, they can get an education, they can go on to college, they can go into the military. And if they go into the military, then when they come out, they have a college education waiting for them.
I think it's
and that makes a
incredible.
big difference to those kids.
Oh, I do, and I commend you completely. I mean, to get involved and you're so passionate about it.
I am.
But you're so passionate, you've actually developed, you said, a course for
I did.
boys and
I
girls?
created a course for the Boys and Girls Club, and it was a 5 weeks course. And the first week we start off by finding out what it is that these children are looking for.
Wow.
Give them permission to dream. Know that it's attainable. And then the following week we had a panel of the kind of industries that they wanted to go into. So for instance,
Oh, okay.
I had a policeman, I had an attorney, I had a CSI, and I had an HR person. And these were panels that these people would explain what they
Yes.
do and give the students the opportunity to question them, and at some point in time see if there was a program that they could shadow them to find out if it's something that they
Gosh.
did want to do. And then the last week that we had them dress up in their best, finest wear,
Yes.
and we photographed them interviewing.
Oh, really?
Yes, had an
Oh.
HR interview so that they
I think
would be
that's
able to see
fantastic.
how they interview. And it's important because those
Yes.
children at this point just want to get through high school
Yeah.
and don't think about what happens after graduation.
That's right. Well, they don't know.
So this helps educate them, and it gives them a whole different perspective on what's next and where they can go and all their possibilities.
I think that's fantastic. And honestly, I think we as a community
Yes.
are really, really grateful and very fortunate to have people like you, Linda.
Oh, thank you so
because
much.
you believe it, you believe it so strongly
I
that you
do.
put all your time and effort into it, and as well as bringing up your own boys. So I definitely take my hat off to you, Linda, if I had a hat.
Thank you so much.
But thank you. So there you go, ladies. It's all incredible, right? And there are so many women like Linda in our community doing this sort of work
Yes.
that it's fantastic. And
There
I thank
is.
you very much.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And thank you. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye.